what the hell are Trump Jr. and Eric up to? Like, you know that they're there, but like, what do they actually do? The way Donald Trump tells it, he's the greatest businessman to ever run for president. And although that is very much up for debate, himself and his family have been totally raking it in. Over the last decade, he's doubled his net worth to a jaw-dropping $5.4 billion. But here's the little twist. No modern president in history has made it rain for their family quite like Trump has. The Trump name isn't just a brand, it's a full-on cash factory. During their dad's first term, Don Jr. and Eric Trump had a pretty hard time getting new ventures off the ground, but now they're cashing it in everywhere. Licensing deals, hotels, firearms, retail, and their new favorite gold rush, crypto. It's a simple game plan for simple minds. Slap the Trump name on something and watch the money roll in. Ethical concerns? Glaring. But that hasn't stopped the Trump sons from getting on planes and getting that cash. So what are the Trump brothers actually up to right now? How are they getting so rich? What are they even selling? What do they want? And could either of them ever actually get a sick job without their daddy's help? Oh my god, hi, it's me, Evie, from Channel 100 News. We do 5 videos a week on everything happening in the world, and you should totally subscribe, okay? It's very fun here. And subscribing is the best way to ensure we can keep making fun videos for you. So you may as well, like, what else are you doing right now? Donald's 2 elder sons are doing pretty well for themselves. They have always been heirs to a legacy built on exaggeration and bluster. But now they've found their calling in the world's most hyped up dude bro industry, crypto. It's so perfect for them, right? Like, crypto is all about lying and hyping up some coin to make some money. They follow in the footsteps of some of our best thinkers, like the Hawk Tour girl. And it's paying off big, man. Eric and Don Jr. were each worth around $50 million before their dad's second stint in office, and they could have raked in another $20 million each from their crypto ventures. That is assuming, though, that their father felt like sharing even a slice of his fortune. Crypto is just the start. They've expanded into data centers, firearms, drones, and even a private club in DC where rubbing elbows with the president is a money-making perk. For the Trump brothers, or Dumb and Dumber, this is more than just business. It's a debut. After years in their dad's shadow, running the real estate arm while bound by the ethics pledges he technically made during his first term, they're finally stepping into their own spotlight. Junior found his niche in political money-making and just ran with it. He's cranked out MAGA books, launched a conservative publishing company, and even started his own political commentary podcast, fittingly titled Triggered. The podcast, by the way, was exactly what you'd think. He's not very good at it. And from the episodes I had to endure, it seems like it was mostly just a PR exercise for him, and every few minutes an ad for another Trump product plays. The best episode he ever did is when he interviewed his own father and asked this.
Which is your favorite Trump child, and why is it Ivanka?
Anyway, he doesn't do that podcast anymore. Oh no, what a massive loss for the online space. Eric, on the other hand, is the executive vice president of the Trump organization. He likes long walks on the beach, using olive oil as hair gel, and making questionable deals in the Middle East. But don't worry, guys. Eric said that the business is walled off from the office of the presidency to avoid any ethical conflicts. So it's all good, man. It's all totally above board. Don't worry about it. In Trump's second term, the line between business and politics is practically non-existent, and the Trump kids are cashing in like never before. At World Liberty Financial, a sketchy crypto company launched just before the election, Don Jr., Eric, and even Barron are listed as Web3 ambassadors. A gold paper claims the Trump family pockets 75% of proceeds after the first $30 million, but it conveniently skips the details on how that's divvied up. Token sales have already hit $550 million. If the family's usual split applies, and this is real by the way, Trump Sr. would usually grab 80% and the kids would fight for whatever was left over. Even if they do that, Don and Eric might walk away with $18 million each from World Liberty. Throw in it's Trump, dollar Trump, Strump, their dad's meme coin, and you're looking at another $8 million per son. Not bad for a couple of guys whose official title may as well be son of president. Don Jr. isn't just riding the crypto wave, he's cashing in across industries. A week after the election, he joined 1789 Capital, a conservative venture firm that's raised $700 million, and he became an advisor to Unusual Machines, a drone company, scoring 200,000 shares now worth over $1 million. In December, he joined the board of Public Square, an anti-woke Amazon rival, which to me is so funny. Amazon being too woke is just unreal. This box that got thrown at my door seems too gay. Like, what are you talking about? Don Jr. is even advising Kalshi, an online betting platform that recently resolved a regulatory dispute. So if it smells like money and seems at least marginally questionable, Don Jr. is there. Once their dad took office, the money-making opportunities kept rolling in for the brothers. Take Dominary Holdings, a $70 million company that brought Don Jr. and Eric onto its advisory board in February, praising their invaluable leadership and strategic insight. Very conveniently, this came weeks after the Trump administration announced billions in investment in Dominary's key sectors. Like I said, above board. And for their insight, the brothers snagged 1 million shares each, plus 200,000 more they bought for themselves. Their holdings are now worth like 5 to 6 million apiece. And Don Jr. also consults at Grab a Gun, which is a real online firearms dealer. It's a real thing called Grab a Gun. Unreal. But outside the boardroom, Eric, the greasier one, has been a very busy man, mostly in the real estate sector. Since November, the Trump organization has announced at least 12 international projects, mostly tacky residential towers, tacky hotels, and tacky golf courses, eclipsing the 2 overseas deals made during Trump's first term. Despite a January ethics pledge to avoid direct business with foreign governments, many of these ventures do involve Middle Eastern governments. But again, don't you worry. The Trumps insist it's actually all good because they're not working directly with foreign governments. Instead, they're just doing joint ventures with companies that are doing business with foreign governments. How convenient. Eric, who runs the day-to-day of the Trump organization these days, is usually the one to get on a plane and shake hands in person, for some reason. Here is a picture of Eric checking out a miniature of a project in Doha, which to be fair is kind of what he seems to mostly be up to on these trips he goes on. He kind of like points at a miniature, ponders a few thoughts, and then says outlandish Trump-esque things like, this is the best deal on earth, the best deal, we got the best deals. State-backed entities are now making the Gulf a gold mine for the Trumps. In Qatar, a government-linked resort with private beach villas promises big returns, while in May, the Trump organization inked a $2 billion crypto deal with the UAE State Fund. Crypto and dodgy real estate deals overseas, eh? But in the end, what are Eric and Don Jr. really up to? The answer seems to be everything and anything that makes money. Crypto coins, tacky real estate projects, firearms, drones, sketchy business partnerships. It's a buffet of eyebrow-raising adventures, all wrapped up in the Trump brand and served with a side of ethical grey areas. So what do they want? Who bloody knows? The answer might just be as simple as like, I don't know, more deals, more influence, more headlines, more cash, and maybe, just maybe, the approval of their dad. Bye!